and you just like
Never, fam. No.
Oh, sorry.
Dude, I look Puerto Rican.
Yes, you're Puerto Rican.
Bunch Kingdom.
Just a bunch of snacks sitting around the table.
A snatch of snacks, I like to call us.
How you doing, everybody? Welcome to TrendingSA. We are always lit. The trends are always lit. Your hosts are always lit. And we are too legit to quit.
Really?
Too legit.
What's your rap name again?
Too legit. Pabzozo.
Easy.
Colgate. So, coming to you live on SABC One Person Love. Thank you. Okay, so we're on SABC3. We're also on our website, TrendingSA.tv, and as usual, we bring you up to speed on all things trending. So let's get straight into it with Miss Tell It Like It Is. She is our divine darling, but she doesn't want us to tell you that because she's so hardcore. She is Miss Cooley Robert. Hello, gorgeous. I'm the bunch.
You look so beautiful.
Please tell us the story about how the DeBunch fan group followed you and now they send you messages. Oh, sorry, that's the whole story. I told the whole story.
Yeah.
That's what happened. And on her right, thanks for joining us another night. This is our Charlie for the week, Cyprian Ndlovu.
Cyprian for the week.
You're Momo and I'm Titi. And on the left, like she just displayed, she is the angel with the punchlines. She is Nina Hasty.
Arriba! Don't tell Papi your secrets, please.
What?
Never mind.
Never tell Papi your secrets.
What? Tell me all your secrets.
I'm in love.
With the
D.
I don't know what I'm in love
in
with.
love with a D.
Hey.
J.
Anyway, so happy World, listen, on that crazy note, my friends, happy World Mental Health Awareness Day, fam. Yes, something that's very important to me because, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I know, and I'm not allowed to tell, but you can tell Papi your secrets,
you
basically.
can't tell Papi your secrets!
You can tell Papi your secrets because I am trustworthy.
Shagas fly. And ladies and gentlemen, that's exactly it. We're going to find out what's on your timeline, gang. Sis Cooley.
Do you want to maybe introduce me before you do?
Wait. And who are you? Wait, turn around and do the thing.
Oh my God, this is a madhouse. Eh?
And I'm Papi Mulo. For one night only. All right, Sis Cooley, let's start with you.
One night only. We've done this once. We haven't done this in a while. It's one of our regular features where we get to shine a spotlight on things that we think should have trended. And this week we're looking at an unconventional wedding. Yes, we're looking at unconventional marriage partners. You don't have to miss our feature. It's called In Other News.
All right, Nina, what do you have for us today, darling?
Savagery, honey. Savagery.
Oh, darling.
Okay, so you know how lethal these social media streets can get with the clapbacks, with the left and the right and the centers and the back claps and what. Anyways, I'm going to be scrolling through my timeline in search of these epic celebrity clapbacks. That's what I'm going to be doing. Pabi Malloy. Over to you, Pabi.
Thank you. The spice. We cannot wait. But as they say in the adverts, but wait, there's more.
Oh, yes, that's right. Yesterday, we never had the time to talk about the Minister of Tweets. And his blesses destination trip and how the war continues on social media. We'll get onto that. So Operation Squeeze has officially launched by the masses, and we'll take a look at the hashtag Mbalula Dubai.
Okay, so if you're not sure what we all mean, we'll tell you a little bit later on. Cyprian, what's kept your timeline lit?
Hey, it's been a really lit timeline this week. And not only has its boss come under fire, but SAPS has been trending on all the social media streets for all the wrong reasons. So tonight I'm going to be collating all the videos that you guys at home have made go viral. And we're going to be seeing people in the service industry doing their own thing during the duty thing. So please stay tuned for that.
Wait, sorry, I just got an SMS. Can I read it?
Oh my God.
So, because you know when I said I'm in love with, and then Vazi said you're in love with
But
Vazi.
Is it someone's husband?
That's a problem.
Sorry, someone else's husband. Oh, sorry.
No, but Nina.
What?
Umkami.
Oh,
Guys,
my socks.
I'm
and
just get married to
shoes.
someone so that you guys all leave me alone. Thanks.
This is a TV show. Okay, so tonight we pulled out all the stops. Listen to this, guys. We have guests. That's right, guests. No, guests. 3 guests joining us, but they're just like this. They're probably in the same WhatsApp group. They are multi-award winners. These are clues. They are one of South Africa's favorite bands. They are nearly. No, listen to this.
Muffin.
So they nearly called it quits, but then they didn't call it quits.
Zambia.
Abashant.
No. It's like La Familia.
Kulubuse.
Like home.
Kulubuse.
Home.
I'm just asking. I don't know.
Okay, it's Mikasa. La. So send in all of your questions and we might pose them to them right here on air. So on 3, that's the hashtag to use for now. We love hearing from you, so do the right thing. Post, like, RT, you know what it is. We'll be right back, babies. Okay, we dance now.
I'm living my life.
It's not that funny.
Sorry, but it's bad. It's bad. Eventually. Bad. Oh. I wrote these words.
Sometimes it seems we'll touch just a dream.
Sure, Nina! What was that?
It's my youth.
Yeah. I've seen her live 3 times.
I don't.
It's amazing.
I hate you.
Well, okay, don't hate. Don't tell Bobby secrets. Now you hate me. I'm going to turn this way from now on.
Why don't you introduce the guest?
I'm trying to figure out who
Welcome
sings
back
that
to
song.
Trending SA.
Oh, yeah.
Lauren Hill playing us back from the ad break there. We're live online, TrendingSA.tv.
Back announcing there.
All right, so listen, this is what I do, babes.
Hello.
World Mental Health Day. Listen to this statistic. Did you know that 232 billion 200
That was so
listen properly. 232 billion rand is lost every year to the South African GDP because people are depressed in the workplace. Approximately 4.5 million people are depressed in Mzansi, and that's pretty much 10% of the population.
Yeah.
So the focus for World Mental Health Day this year is mental health in the workspace, in the workplace. And mental wellness in the workplace is key. So may the awareness campaigns grow and the stigma around psychological illnesses disappear completely in our lifetime. Before we get into some other trends of the day, Cisco, do you have some live posts?
Yes, because everybody loves us. We got some posts. Let me read them as soon as I see them. My eyes open. Pumlani Ndlovu says, hey, guy, I'm not sleeping, but tomorrow it's school. Love you. Watching Trending SA, healthy lifestyle. Oh, baby, love you too. And Momo. Mbendulo says, I'm on TV. Sir Lee Dimple, that time of the night having my favorite people on screen. You guys are lit and making the night young. Hashtag pray for Durban on 3 Trending SA. Trending SA, yes. We will pray for Durban. It's very, very sad.
It really is. All right, so thank you very much, everybody. Follow us on Trending SA on 3 on Twitter, Trending SA on Facebook, and also on Instagram. Hashtag Trending on 3 is the magic password. So listen, you said Mbawiwi is still caught on your timeline.
Yes, Pabi. This morning, our lit minister was caught up in a tour with Zapiro after Zapiro posted this. Zapiro's cartoon at Daily Maverick, Mbalula Fakile, is a response to a recent cartoon and the hashtag Mbalula Dubai.
Minister of Tweets.
You can see that cartoon for yourself. Huff and puff and tweet and sound and fury, righteous indignation, self-justification, more tweets. Straight answers on kickbacks, bankrolling, offers 680,000 rand Dubai family holiday. And then the minister fixed it all up with his response. Take a look. I'm not going to do this accent. Good morning, tweeps. We had to fix another cartoon for Zapiro. Our fixing yesterday got him angry. Retweet this one and make him more. Taxpayers paid 0 for it. Then you paint all of them as corrupt. That is so gangster. I love it. Now, going back a little, Zapiro drew that from all the allegations that were flying around yesterday about the minister and the trip to Dubai.
Hey, sugar food. Blessed are those who fly to Dubai.
Anyway, so as reported in the news, the accusation is that sporting goods supplier Sedgars Sports paid for the police minister Mbalula's trip to Dubai with his family. So this was at the time when Mbawiwi was still sports minister. Okay, Sedgars is accused of paying over 300,000 rand of the 680,000 rand trip for the minister who took his holiday over the New Year period. So Sedgars supplies the clothing for SASCOC, which is Team South Africa, and most recently provided outfits at the Rio Olympics last year. Then they deny that they paid for the trip, right? Now, Mbawiwi has released a statement saying that there's no proof and that this is just an accusation without basis. He insisted there was nothing untoward about his trip. Social media, however, reacted to this, and this is what some of them said. At Matlala_S played devil's advocate with this tweet. Let's say Sedgars indeed paid for the holiday. What rule or law would Mbalula have transgressed? Is there anything criminal? Hashtag. And then Tumisole took us to the Rio 2016 Olympics and reminded us why our attire looked the way it did.
Out of all-time lying.
Guess that answers where the attire money went to. What a wow.
2 + 2 is 7.
And then at Dusty Matere kept the chuckles going, still at the Olympics. Now I understand why Michael Phelps laughed at Chad like this. Shame. Chad really looks like he's wearing an egg lifter, hey?
Often Annie.
Anyway, and just when you thought it was over then, at AN7 reporter reminded us of the man in the mirror with this tweet. Exclusive! We've been provided with the footage of the police minister investigating the exports minister in the Mbalula Dubai scandal. Yeah? And I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for these pesky kids.
Right, speaking of that's not the only thing the minister's tweets have been under fire for. Recently, Razmit has told the police's notorious tactical response team to crush balls of all criminals. Mamelan.
We must squeeze them. If they've got balls, we must crush them. We must crush their balls. The other opposite sex, I wouldn't say what you must do.
The deadpan.
What
We are
must you do?
very concerned by the minister's obsession with balls, but this is not the first time that the minister has used such choice words. Remember his infamous Operation Wyatt, with, of course, the N. I removed the N deliberately. It got people's tongues wagging. The police union, SAPO, is not happy with the minister's choice of words and has asked him to refrain from using such words, or else they will take him by the short and curlies and drag him all the way to the courts. Yikes. Sure, there's other ways you can say the things that you want to say.
That video is pure art.
It's timing.
Yes.
My issue is, imagine that video in the vernacular, in Xhosa.
Say it.
Oh, in the Sakaya.
The PCCSA. All right, so we're moving right along. Yesterday we had hailstones the size of tennis balls making the rounds on social media. This was after a massive storm hit Johannesburg. It was a tornado as well. Now, unfortunately, this has moved to Durban. It has advanced to a hurricane, and now it's destroying infrastructure. According to the news, 7 people are already dead.
What?
Yeah, this is Durban. They're calling it Hurricane Sfiso, and it hit the coast today, and winds... Guys,
Too soon, guys.
Winds of over 90 kilometers per hour. Durbanites are advised to rather stay indoors. Cyprian, let's move on to you.
Oh, yeah, sure.
No, you're from Durban, baby.
Yeah, I'm from Durban.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually so weird. Before I even got on Twitter to know that this was happening, like, my mom called me. She's a teacher, and, like, the roof at her school was coming off.
Oh,
so it was, like, pretty scary for me to actually find out about this.
She's okay, though?
Yeah, she's okay. She just called me,
far.
like, 2 hours ago to say she's home and don't come home tomorrow.
Good.
And the learners, everybody's okay in the school.
Yeah, but I don't think there's going to be school tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
I still don't understand, guys. I'm sorry. I still don't understand. Where were the weather reports? Why were people not warned?
There was. I even reported it on that radio station that I don't mention.
But, like, were people going to take it that seriously?
No one listens.
We haven't had anything like that.
It was across on a lot of national radio stations.
Yeah.
There was.
Okay.
Yo, hey, moving on from that, cause it's really hard news. It seems like not only is Minister Mbalula under fire, this for his entire department is also under the microscope for unrelated reasons. Yo, man, this Durban thing is actually messing up with my head.
Sorry, Lala.
Now, I've been seeing a lot of blue lights all over my timeline since last week. Now, this comes after hashtag SAPS was roaming my Twitter streets. Now, this hashtag started last week when a video surfaced of a police officer dealing with DSTV issues while on duty. Here's the video.
No, they didn't reverse it. If they say I owe 69 rand, they didn't reverse.
And she doesn't care that someone's taking video.
You know what I like about this? Like, she is genuinely concerned about her DSTV. She's not even trying to be, like, itchy or trying to waste anyone's time. She's really concerned about her DSTV.
She's not protecting and serving anybody. After this clip went viral, Tubes went into the video archives and joined in on the trend by posting other videos of employees behaving badly. Check out this police officer dozing on the job with no care in the world. Bukalan. Oh gosh, I don't know what's wrong with men, because just men that I'm seeing here. And of course, and then there's this, no, when you're a manlet, when I'm mom. And then there's this dude who was caught on CCTV camera doing bum job copies. This is another man, someone's father. Says Bugalan. Breadwinners.
We meant when he said we must crush them. We must squeeze them.
We must squeeze them.
We must shatter them.
All right. What were you saying about being a waitress, Lala?
Okay, so as I say, I mean, don't be mean to waitresses. I've been a waitress. I know how it is. Until you have your food with you, lest they prepare your food order as a special order. All right, so take a look at this employee caught on camera. Okay.
Oh, I can't even listen. Can't listen.
Baby. Whole time I think she was talking about the next order. Go drop me your
whole thing. Okay, listen.
That's just
we had
Oh, you're gonna tell another nasty story? Okay, go.
No, but basically somebody didn't want to eat their food. My grandfather, they complained to my grandfather that the meat wasn't tender, so he took the steak off the plate. Then he threw it on the floor and he jumped on it. He says, "There, eat it." I didn't tell you the story. The other part.
No, but what I do like though is you said that be rude to them after they've given you your meal.
Yeah,
if you have to be rude to people, why do you have to be rude to anyone? So tiring.
I don't know.
Wow. Okay, so clips of employees behaving badly. It's on 3. We'll see more of them there, and we'll see you in a bit.
Love it.
Love.
Never mind this mess.
Welcome back to... I can't see you. Welcome back to Trending SA on SABC3 and on TrendingSA.tv. We're on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Do all the talking with us during the show. It's on 3. It's the right thing to do. So send us all of your likes on air, just like we are about to tell you some things on air now. Cyprian, what do you have for us?
I'm here to check what's happening on Twitter right about now. Let's wait for the tweets. Where can I see them? I've got one coming from Utiso Romeo M, who says, at TrendingSA, Nina, my crush, I'm still waiting for you. Nina? And there's a cute little monkey.
Who's waiting for you, Nina?
What a picture to send to you.
Why are you keeping the monkey waiting?
I don't know.
I'm gonna play with the monkey.
I say anything. I'm. What's the next tweet?
My question.
Ew, my drink over here, man. Okay, what's the next tweet? I've got one from Upeg_Lee Michael says, when Cyprian says, I'm the nganga for the week, relax, dude, it's only 2 days, relax. I'm over here, man.
I just can't believe.
No, but understand.
I can't believe our producers made
Put me on the spot like that.
Read your own shade. I can't believe you're a savage.
My question is that why Lomto Ngolisi
But while he's doing the link, and then the guy said that, and I'm just like, and he's lifting the link, and I'm like, shady.
All right, so listen, thank you so much for all of the love. Keep them coming, sir, on 3. So Nina, the stage is yours now.
Okay, cool. Well, it's time for, wait.
What?
It's time for...
Oh, you're going to do it?
Nah.
Am I going to do it? Are you sure? Okay, cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the week when we bring you the mean, the nasty, the clapbacks, the savagery. I'm doing this in my Papi Malloy voice. In one of our favorite, say it with me now, it's time for...
That's so savage.
So...
Tonight we bring you Savage and Spicy.
That is not my voice.
I was going to ask you, how did I do?
3 days later.
It's slow. Anyway, and she's on simulcast. Anyway, and Spicy Celebs, those who don't mind getting into a cyberboxing ring with their haters, and those who just like to sprinkle a little bit of spice on social media just for control. All right, so let's kick it off with our very own at MT. SA.
MT.
Oh, no.
Momo.
My lala.
Lololos.
So, out of the blue, MT rolls up, get it, onto Twitter and decides to announce what he regards himself as. Yeah? I'm not a celebrity. I'm the hustler. That's exactly how he talks. Then at Versatile Tech decides to get cocky with this reply. Who asked you? Boy, oh boy, was he not ready for at MT, the hustler's answer. Just one word, and I'm not going to read it out loud. You can read it for yourself.
Your mama is basically what it is. I don't understand this obsession with people's mamas. Maybe they don't have mamas themselves.
Very crass.
It's very crass.
It's not nice. Anyway, that's one less fan right there. Or maybe he wasn't a fan to begin with.
All right, so it's not only local celebrities who don't take nonsense from the trolls. This woman makes my life a better place. You know, Gabourey Sidibe.
Yes.
Gabourey Sidibe. Thank you. All right, so she's from Empire and she goes by the handle at Gabby Sidibe, whatever. And she's no pushover on social media. She's taken a few shots. People shoot things at her all the time. This one in particular was in regard to a dress that she once wore to the Golden Globes. So some compared it to a light bulb. There were those who said some nice things and, you know, she kind of let those slide. But when the trolls wouldn't stop comparing her to Casper the Friendly Ghost, she jabbed back. To people making mean comments about my GG pics, I most def cried about it on that private jet on my way to my dream job last night. Hashtag JK.
Poverty shaming. Well, she had tweeted that 6 years before. Poverty shaming is not cool.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, where does it end? Okay, so listen.
Be nice to people.
You know Miss Sidibe, I know, is an Oscar-nominated actress, and she has many TV and film credits to her name. So she doesn't appreciate it when the media calls her by her character's name and confuses her with other plus-sized black actresses or fat shames her. And that's exactly what TimeToBreak.com did. They tweeted this. She made her Hollywood debut in 2009 as Precious, but now 7 years later, she's living up to her beautiful name. Wow.
That's not her. That's not Precious. That's Gabby Sidibe.
You see, it's hard. You don't know what to say.
But she played Precious.
Yes, she did.
Oh.
So Gabby did not take too kindly to the post, as seen in this rather savage response after they posted a picture and called her by another name, by another African-American actress. Pay attention to point number 3. She says, 1, my name is Gabourey Sidibe. Put some respect on it. 2, Amber Riley and I are not the same person. 3,
Okay, it makes sense now. It makes
Did you see the 3?
Yeah.
Okay,
I got it. Was that for me?
I couldn't read it in words and I couldn't do it in fingers.
Yeah. Hey, lastly, we have Usomiz. Now, this guy doesn't waste any time when it comes to internet trolls. Now, he is known to silence his haters without even batting an eyelid. Now, this man leaves no room for any comebacks, but that didn't stop one clueless soul from trying to throw shade at the outspoken Somsom when he posted this. Well, this man, Umpumza Inyoniakonite, well, I hear you went to England and came back disappointed because Big Ben is a clock. Well,
it sounds like one syllable. Never mind. Hey?
Yeah. Instead, he replied with one of his most savage clapbacks to date. Now, this is what Sumizi tweeted. Sumizi went on to say, I hear you went to tertiary, got education, and still poorer than me. That is poverty shaming.
Poverty shaming.
I still want to go back
to that. It's a clapback of note, but what's up?
Like, no, because people always think that I'm Mariki Botman, that I was in the King Pie ad, but it's not me.
But hang on, wait, so you're saying fat shaming is okay and poverty shaming is not okay?
We're not saying it's okay.
What are you saying?
No shaming is okay. Like, how do you know that?
So then you don't clap back. You don't clap back. Is what you're saying?
No, but clap back in a way that doesn't discriminate the next person.
Now we're clap back policing.
So what if he's poor? What if he's poor?
Yeah, that's clap back explaining.
Yeah. Don't fat shame. Because if you fat shame,
you'll get poverty
someone will poverty shame you. Or fat shame, or eyebrow shame, or leg shame, or tiger shame, or nail shame, or hairline shame. You will be shamed out here, Charlie.
Shame.
Just shame.
Shame.
Shame on shame. Shame on shame.
Shame.
And that, my sweet darling friends, is tonight's installment of That's So Savage.
23-year-old.
All right, listen, we have another interesting story in the next segment.
Yes.
It is called In Other News.
I want to do that to my head. We'll fall off though. Guys, we are familiar with monogamy, polygamy, and even polyandry. But have you ever heard of the word sologamy? Sologamy. Well, it exists and it means is marriage by a person to oneself. Sologamy, solo, that should have given you a hint. I came across this word when I saw the story on Insta. Italian woman marries herself saying, my happiness doesn't depend on a man, right? Now, this lady called Laura Messi is officially the first in Italy to get married to herself. She arranged the wedding cake, the white dress, the bridesmaids, and the guests all by herself to get married to herself. She wanted the wedding experience without the schlep of having to find a groom first. Obviously, she couldn't. These are all excuses. The story becomes quite a discussion. Became quite a discussion on social media, but never got much attention beyond that. So I thought we could let you know about this option of marrying yourself in our feature called In Other News. It's possible, guys. You're gonna my daughter. So
Laura is not the only one to herself. In fact, it's a growing trend around the world. There's a scene in Glee. Sue Sylvester, remember her?
Love her.
She marries herself. She even officiates the ceremony herself. Ha, Rosa, check it out.
I love that you can officiate yourself.
We are gathered today. to join Sue Sylvester and Sue Sylvester in holy matrimony. Jeannie, give me the rings.
This is insane.
Sue, do you take Sue to be your lawfully wedded spouse? I do. And Sue, do you take Sue to be your lawfully wedded spouse? I do. By the power vested in me by a website, I hereby pronounce you Sue and Sue.
Hi, that is
That
the best
dress.
thing
I
I've
need
ever
that dress in my life. Designers.
It's stunning.
Nah.
Okay, so you have thoughts about this.
I'm not about it. Say these people have way too much time and way too much money. Now, if you thought marrying yourself is strange, well,
That's
you haven't
shaming.
met the following
I can't anymore. It's too much shaming.
You can't win on the table now.
shame
Listen
partner.
up, man. Meet Sally fell in love with the video game character he met on Nintendo. Now, let's check out Sal.
Sal, who goes by his virtual name Sal9000, started playing Love Plus in September. The more you play, the more she demands your attention. So Sal nurtured his relationship, playing every single day, taking Nene with him everywhere, out on the town, even on vacation, here to the resort beaches of Guam.
Guam needs initiation schools.
Yeah.
Guam
Yes.
needs
There's a reason why it's not happening in Africa.
Guam needs
And that
initiation.
movie with that pretty Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, she.
Yes. And Tamagotchis. Kids of the 90s.
And let's not forget Amy Wolf. Guys, listen. Okay, I can't tell you.
Let's
anyway,
forget
you can go Google her.
Amy Wolf.
She married a roller coaster. Okay,
Crazy.
sharp. She
We're
rode
gonna
it
take a
3,000
break.
times. We're gonna go to break. Okay, anyway, she rode it.
Because it's coming.
She married
After the
a roller
break.
Wrote it so hard, she had to marry it.
Exactly.
We're gonna take a break and be right back.
All the single ladies. Marry roller coasters.
Now put your hands up. I'm living my life.
Welcome back, welcome back. You are still watching Trending SA live on SABC3, where the stage is yours. All right, so don't worry, if you don't have access to TV, no one's going to shame you. We're going to just direct you to our live stream, which is TrendingSA.tv. And we're also live on social media. Those platforms, of course, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Use the hashtag TsaOn3 to link up with us. Listen, the moment has finally arrived. Our guests are in studio with us. So the rest of the gang had to make way for our special studio guests.
We can hear you.
Thank you very much. I'm going to do the honors. You've been sending those questions through, and this is who it's for. Just 6 years ago, they were complete strangers until one magical night they met at a local nightclub, and then they went on to immediately start vibing together and forming one of South Africa's hottest bands, Mikasa. Their dynamic sounds became an instant hit with fans not only in South Africa but all around the world. To date, they've performed in over 23 African countries, and today they're joining us off the back of their brand new studio release, La Familia. Before I call them on to set, check out this clip highlighting their journey in the music industry so far.
The winner is Mikasa.
Big ups to freedom. Big ups to a beautiful country.
Duo or group?
Mikasa!
MTN Record of the Year.
And the winner is Mikasa.
I've never been to heaven, no, but I'm pretty sure that's where you came from. Oh, your angelic face.
I cannot believe it. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mikasa! How are you? Good, good, good. How are you doing? Great. Hello, hello. How are you doing? I love it when you sing along to your own jazz. That is so fabulous. Okay, so, I mean, like I mentioned in the introduction, it all started out in a nightclub. It was all happening, and you vibed, and you enjoyed each other's vibes, and it became Mikasa. I want to know what the journey has been like from that time to now. I mean, so much growth on a personal level. Of course, learning about the music industry. Jay, I'll start with you.
Yeah, it's been an interesting ride. I think it's been a bit of like a licorice all sorts. It's
Yeah.
been like, you know, all the romantic stuff that you tell the Twitter streets that everything is amazing, and then you go through really hard times where you don't tell people, you know. So I think it's been a bit of everything. But it's been good. Overall, it's been like I've dreamt of singing since I was a kid, so yeah.
Duda?
Yeah, and also you missed that part that these two guys were looking for a job during my set.
They were looking for a job during your set, Duda. Expose it. What's happening?
No, but it was just one of those nights, you know. I was booked to play at this club in Sandton, and then like we never knew each other from a bar soap, and then
literally just rocked up.
And then you know, I was like, okay.
So did you just go up to the DJ basically and say, "Can I
had a hoodie
sing?"
on. I was like scared. I was shy, but I thought I could sing. So I went up to him and I said, "Yo, can I sing?"
Yeah.
And he was actually already playing trumpet at the time. So me and him shared a mic on that stage.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
But I was also gate crashing that party.
Yeah.
So myself and Jay were just gate crashing.
So really, all of this
pictures, guys.
Yo, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. Right now.
He's a real throwback.
No,
right?
the picture came before, guys. You know.
But I was saying that all of this then rests on you, Duda. It is all you because you brought all this power together.
You know, a story that you don't know about Duda is that he actually used to share his Dr. Duda money with myself and Jay. So people wouldn't actually book Mikasa because no one knew Mikasa. And they'd say, one Dr. Duda, and then he would say, yeah, but I got these boys.
Look at the transformation in the picture. Ooh,
wow.
Yeah.
So he actually used to share his cash with us, you know? And that time...
So it's a brotherhood here.
Yeah, but now they don't want to like share the cash anymore, you know? Sometimes I get broke and then go to Jay, please, man.
Nice.
I can only give you a bag, I'm mean, from my restaurant, you know?
I love it.
It's one of those.
Okay. I mean, what makes it such a good blend in terms of personalities, in terms of being able to work together? Mo?
We just respect each other, you know? That's the first thing. And we're very honest with each other, you know? And even something that nearly happened, which was us breaking up, you know? which was 6 months ago. It was very close, but it was because of the communication. There was less communication. So
what happened?
We just lost communication.
It's never easy, man. It's never easy. We grew up in a different, my upbringing. It's something. I'm a chilled guy. I'm a chilled somebody. I don't want to do 1, 2, 3 J's. Likes to do things more same, and then when sometimes trying to communicate and say, no dude, let's go to the mall and walk those yellow red carpets, I'm like, no, this is not my vibe. I'm just here to do music. No, but
so
it's just dynamics,
like
man.
a marriage, you have to learn each other and you have to respect each other. And so you're saying communication was a bit of an issue.
Yeah, that got lost. And
I think we wanted to, we were just keeping things, on a
under.
I think one of the things that actually happened that we've actually never spoken about is that music started off as like this hobby, this passion, this thing that we loved, and the way that we came together as so like not planned.
Magical.
And then all of a sudden, like, music started to become this job, where like, yo, let's meet at the gig and let's get paid afterwards and let's go home, And I think that's one of the things that we kind of had to remind ourselves is like how much we love what we do and how much of a privilege it is to be on those stages. And that was just a reminder we needed to give ourselves.
That's quite amazing that you kind of have to get to the breaking point to then remember what it is that you're actually in it for.
I think one of the cool things about Mikasa's as well, and one of the things that saved us, is that there aren't really any egotistic people within the band. Like no one regards themselves like more important than the other, So I think that helps as well.
So I'll just skip this question. Who's the Beyonce of the group?
We always actually say that it's Duda. We actually used to do that as a joke on stage.
Really?
He's actually probably like the most talented out of us when it comes to music.
But let's talk about things outside of Mikasa. We know you have a love for food. We know you have your own passions as well. Tell us, some of the things that you do outside of Mikasa. Duda?
Outside of Mikasa.
Look at your picture there.
Oh, shucks.
There you go. For you?
Yeah, no, I just love taking pictures randomly. I'm a camera guy, under carpet.
That's beautiful.
But I'm a gadget freak.
Yeah,
but I still do music, man. As there's a whole lot of different things that I do.
Well, I mean, people aren't so aware of your production prowess. Like behind the scenes, you are that guy.
Yeah, they think I'm a DJ. I don't know why. Always.
Is it DJ, not a part of?
I'm thinking, guys, I'm a producer.
There's a difference.
I arrange, I mix, I press those buttons.
Matter of fact, the first time I ever met Black Coffee was at a gig in Alex, and the first thing he told me was like, "You guys know that you have the best producer in the country, part of your band." And I think he's always like down because the type of person that he is. He's not like the loud, outspoken person. So he's always quiet.
We'll try and avoid some of that beef here on the table. And yourself, Moti?
Well, I'm into fitness.
Yes.
First of all, well, I love reading.
Yes. This is a nice segue.
You see,
I was going to ask about the book.
Yes, I'm actually still busy with my book.
Yes.
Books take 3 years sometimes, or 2 years, or 6 years.
Tell me, I know
not to read.
Guys, no, to write. Yes.
Your life story is this incredible handing over of the baton in a way, handing over of the trumpet, right?
Oh yeah.
So for anyone who doesn't know, tell us what the story will span. Some of it.
So it starts off with my grandfather, who taught my dad how to play music, and then my dad taught me, because he used to play for Mango Groove. And then I hope I can teach a whole lot of other people, or one day.
That's so incredible.
And, but the book ends off with me. It actually ends off with us.
Yes.
Because this is where my life is at, like, right now.
Oh, amazing.
So, well, it's the fitness, it's the book, it's family, and just being happy, just being happy.
I love it.
Not chasing too much,
Can we talk about La Familia? Yes. New album, new music.
Know why everybody always throws La in front of it.
Is it not?
It's like called Familia. Familia.
Why is
just Familia? I think it's just, La Familia.
Okay, sorry, hey. So let's talk about Familia. How is this different, edgier, better than the last projects?
It's always been such a tricky and irritating question all at the same time. It's like, you know, what's new about it? Where's new music? Like, it's new songs, new lyrics, new beats, new everything. You know, it's still like one of the things that we established a long time ago is that we're not going to change our music style based on trends. You know, Mikasa's not going to do a Gqom song just because Gqom is trendy.
But come on!
We stick to what we do, you know. So people might say, this one sounds the same. It's like, whatever, dude. Like, that's our vibe. This is the type of music we do. So Familia is different, to answer the question in some way or another, is that it's more Latin. It's more Brazilian inspired. It's very sort of samba. That's only because of the stuff we're listening to at the moment.
What are you listening to at the moment?
A lot of like the Cesaria Vora, a lot of the, you know, the Sergio Mendes, that sort of stuff.
And also the album has no features, you know. So
that's different. That's a part of an answer to my question. That's nice.
Yeah, there's no features simply because we wanted to go back where we started.
Yeah.
So obviously, as the album is all about forgiving, you know, and stuff. That's why this song Nana. It's all about forgiveness. I forgive you, Mo. I forgive you.
What did I do?
What did you do, Mo? It feels like you're the center.
Why am I the cause, guys? Come on.
You're not.
I'm just kidding.
Rocking the Bay. Yeah, tell the viewers what that's about. And
Friday, Friday, PE launch. We've been doing all these launches for the album all over the continents and all over the world, actually. And Friday is PE's turn.
PE.
Nice one.
They've been dying for the show.
So you can get tickets through the places that you get tickets.
Yes.
We've got a question from social media. My director Palisa is telling me in my ear that there it is. I'm so excited. I love y'all. Question for Mikasa. Does Jay cook for the guys maybe on tour? Jay, actually, you know what? Guys, Moti, does he cook?
Yes. Yeah, well, here and there. Yeah.
Go back to Canada just now. Like, just we actually made like a lush breakfast for everybody in our condo. What are they called?
Yes. Yeah, he actually does that. Nicely.
The breakfast highway. Nice breakfast.
Come on. Because there was no bacon.
Well, a thing that I've always admired about you is just how normal you are. And it's a weird thing to say because in this business, when you get this much of a spotlight on you, it can either shrink you as a person or it can make you pretend to be something that you're really not. And from right at the beginning, you just have kept it all about the music and the food and the family and the production. And that's really what it's about. So Moti, Dr. Judah, Jay something. This is Mikasa. The album is out. It is called Familia. Family, I love it. You can find them on their official social media pages at Mikasa Music. It is now time for a quick break. We'll be back after this. That was wonderful. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
backstroke. Exactly. That's a deserves backstroke doggy paddle.
Hello and welcome back to the wrap-up of our Tuesday edition of Trending SA. Now listen, it's the 10th of October. Now way back when, this day used to be a public holiday.
I remember.
Did you know that?
Yeah. I'm old enough.
I don't remember that.
I do remember that.
I don't.
Okay.
You don't.
So now we have established who remembers and who doesn't. Can I just tell you what the facts are? Thank you. It was known as Kruger Day, named after Paul Kruger. And then it got scrapped by Nelson Mandela and reshuffled to what we know now as Freedom Day on the 27th of April. That was my whole history story. I'm done now.
Sure, sorry, I nearly fell asleep there.
Okay, so that's any of our episodes. Don't despair, you can binge watch us online. Cyprian, since it's your last day with us, I'm going to give you this one. Go ahead, you can do our closing. Yes.
Do it again.
Nganga for the week. I have the Nganga for the week. Now listen up, man. Have you ever went through and thought to yourself, let me just try something nice and experience other cultures? Now, I was scrolling through my Facebook earlier on and I came across this video. Now, I'm not sure whether to laugh or actually feel sorry for homeboy. Please check him.
You don't own me. Don't say I can't go with other boys. Don't tell me what to do.
I love the slow motion.
Hashtag Wongenzinja, the poor guy right there, man. So please send us your videos and do the right thing. And don't forget to add the hashtag TSA_on3.
And just like that, our week with you has ended. Thank you very much for being the resident nga for the week. This is Cyprian and Globo, ladies and gentlemen. You did such a great job. This is Miss Cooley Roberts. I am Babi Malloy. She is Nina Hasty. And you are our beloved Trending SA viewers, 9:30 on SABC3 on Monday. This is Ogobana.